Hi, this is Paul, and today I want to talk about numeric variables in After Effects. And specifically, I want to give you two really quick tips that are going to save you a lot of time. So all over the After Effects interface, you see this yellow text. And this yellow text is usually a variable, usually numeric, that you can change. Now, just like most other software, you can of course click on arrows that are next to it and choose some predetermined selections. And of course, you can also click directly on it and change the value directly. So I can type in 500 there, for example. But what's really great is the After Effects has this concept of scrubbing. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to very quickly create a new composition, and I'm just going to make it 720. We'll hit OK. And I'm going to create a new solid. And I'm going to make the solid be comp size and red. That's perfectly fine. So when I twirl down the animation properties here, you can see we have anchor point, position, scale, rotation, and opacity, and they all have the yellow text. And what I can do is click on this and change the value. Nothing special. But even better is I can hover over it, and you can see the icon changes to be these little two arrows next to the finger. And all I have to do is click and drag. And as I drag, the values change. Same thing with rotation. Click and drag, and there you can see it rotating in real time. Much quicker than typing in here and playing a guessing game to figure out exactly what it needs to be. Same thing with scale, and if I unlink scale, I can do them independently. Of course, scale you could also do by dragging here. Position, if you need to manually control the position in either one of the axes, you can do it by hovering over either of the numbers, clicking, and dragging. And of course, anchor point works that way as well. So that's my first tip. My second tip has to do with the very same fields. They can do math. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm going to create a new composition here. Let's say I want to create a composition that's exactly half the width of this current one. Well, I could do the math to figure out what half of 1280 is, which isn't that hard. But instead, I'm just going to click on it and type /2, or divided by 2. And then when I click off of it, you can see it's already done the math for me. That's great, and it can really come in handy if you need to do times 2, or plus 58, or divided by 3 plus 8. And that sort of math logic is included in these numeric variables all over the place. And it comes in real handy, and it'll make your life a lot easier. If you have any questions about these numeric variables, leave me a comment and I'll answer it the best that I can.